Hey yo, what's good everybody? SOS Wrestle Talk back at y'all once again for a joint preview of New Japan Pro Wrestling and AEW. Although this is billed as an AEW sole event, we have AEW Wrestledream taking place in Seattle, Washington on October 1st, 2023. So if you're not familiar with the term Wrestledream, if you maybe heard of it, but you're not really sure or familiar where it came from, there was a company, back in 1990, 1991-ish by the name of SWS Wrestling. I think it was sports. It was a sports, I forgot what the actual acronym for the company was. I believe it's SWS. I think it was called Super World of Sports. That's what it was called, SWS, Super World of Sports in Japan, which pretty much was what they call it, pro wrestling for cash. So you can go ahead and go into that history whenever you want to check out stuff about that promotion. But in the meantime, between time, we are here to talk about AEW Wrestledream, like I said, taking place on Sunday, October 1st. So at this point, I believe we had a full card announced. So without any further ado, let's get into this stuff right here. I'm going to go from bottom to top to bottom, however you look at it. So we have Wheeler Yuta taking on Ricky Starks right here. And this match, I believe, was announced on, I want to say, AEW Dynamite. This is when they kind of revealed this match this past Wednesday. So as you all know, Wheeler Yuta representing the Blackpool Combat Club. Ricky Starks is a man that stands on his own, even though he rose with Big Bill. That's neither here nor there. This is kind of an interesting matchup. You have, I would say Ricky Starks is pretty much a tweener. He lends on the heel side, and you can almost say the same for Wheeler Yuta. I got Ricky Starks winning this match. He has the higher trajectory. He has the higher spot at this point in AEW, and he has more to lose than Wheeler Yuta has to lose in this match. And Wheeler Yuta has a lot to gain, but I just think Ricky Starks has way more to lose than Wheeler Yuta into this match. So that's why I got Ricky Starks getting the victory right here. Next match, I don't even know if this is going to be the order. I'm just reading this from top to bottom. I'm looking on Wikipedia right now. We have Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, and Kota Ibushi, Golden Lovers, and Chris Jericho, taking on Konosuke Takeshita, Sammy Guevara, and Will Ospreay. My prediction for this match, the only way you really can end this match, you have to have Takeshita pin Kota Ibushi right here. I thought this was going to be a singles match, but apparently that was this rumor, a headcanon from us fans. But like I said, I got the trio, the Don Callis family trio getting the victory. More precisely, I have Konosuke Takeshita pinning Kota Ibushi. And maybe at Full Gear, maybe we'll get that rubber match, not really rubber match, but the rematch between him and Kenny Omega, or maybe leading up to Full Gear. So we'll see where they go. But I do believe that Konosuke Takeshita is going to get the victory for his team, picking up the victory and the win for the Don Callis family. Moving on up the card, this potentially could main event the show. So I'm going to go ahead and just skip this match and come back to it. We got for the AEW TNT Championship right here. This probably will not main event the show, so that was not the match I was talking about. We have in a 2 out of 3 falls match, Christian Cage taking on Darby Allin right here. And this almost feels like a last chance for Darby Allin. It probably is a last chance for Darby Allin. So with that being said, I have Darby Allin getting the victory over Christian Cage right here in this 2 out of 3 falls match. How will it happen? How will it take place? That is going to be the ticket to see how we get there. Yeah, like I said, I got Darby Allin getting the victory right here, man. Like I said, it feels more like a last chance for him than anything. So when I see that in pro wrestling, I kind of normally side on the side of the babyface winning the championship. That's just me personally. So speaking of championships, we have for the TBS championship, we have Chris Statlander taking on and defending against Julia Hart right here. Julia Hart shot up out of nowhere to go ahead and challenge for this title. I wouldn't have minded if Ruby Soho would have been the one to beat Chris Statlander. But with that being said, I got Chris Statlander retaining right here. I just don't think at this point in time, Julia Hart is the woman to pin her shoulders to the mat or make her submit. So, especially for that TBS title, I got Chris Statlander retaining her championship. And at some point, we got to talk about Chris Statlander moving up to the AEW World Women's Championship scene. I think she's ready for it at this point. So you just got to find the right person for her to drop this TBS strap to. So I don't think it's going to be Julia Hart. This is my personal opinion. And then we have for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship, we have MJF and Adam Cole, better than you, baby, taking on the Righteous. I believe that is Vincent and what's that dude's name? I'm Vincent and his buddy. I'm just gonna say Vincent. Crucify me in the comment section below. They're taking on the Righteous right here. I don't see them losing the belts to the Righteous and developing storylines from AEW this past Wednesday. Apparently, Adam Cole is out injured. There has been the reemergence of the Devil, the person behind the Devil mask. I've even heard a rumor of the Devil potentially being MJF's tag team partner. So I want to see how that plays out. But there's no way he's dropping the straps to the Righteous at this point. Sorry, Vincent and other guy. He's not dropping the belts to y'all. And yeah, MJF retains the title. Maybe he'll have some help. Maybe not by himself. He'll probably have some help, though. So, for the Ring of Honor World and New Japan Strong Championships equally, we have we have Eddie Kingston taking on Katsuyori Shibata right here in a match that should be a fucking banger. These guys slapping the hell out of each other. I'm looking very much forward to this match. I don't think we're going to have Shibata 3 belts. I think Eddie Kingston just recently getting that Ring of Honor title and retaining his New Japan Strong Openweight title. I think he's going to stay Eddie 2 belts for the between time, but we're going to get a solid match between these two guys. That's my prediction. And I got Eddie Kingston winning. I think that's probably a fair prediction. So, moving on up the card for the AEW World Tag Team Championship, we have FTR taking on Aussie Open, and damn it, I'm picking Aussie Open. It's time. Hey, FTR, there's some nice little wrestlers, man, but at this point, my personal opinion, FTR is fucking washed, man. I mean, they're washed, bro. It's over. They're done. Not done, but as far as being champions right now, I think we should highlight a few more other teams aside from these guys right here. So, and I also I'm forgetting a couple other matches right here as well. So, you got to bear with me right here. I got Aussie Open winning right here. So, singles match on this show, we have Hangman Page taking on Swerve Strickland right here. My pick is Swerve Strickland. I think you have to position Adam Page back to that AEW World Championship scene at some point, but I don't think he should get the victory over Swerve right here. The story that they told, Swerve's trying to strive to be the first black AEW World Champion. So he needs a victory over a former world champion to prove that case, man. I think that's what he's going to do, and I think that's what's going to happen right here. I think Swerve's going to get the victory over Hangman Page, but that doesn't necessarily mean that this little mini rivalry is over. That this pretty much means that Swerve got an important victory over a man who was a former world champion, and that's desperately needed right here. So we also had, because I almost forgot about this match right here, sorry, determining a future tag team title shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championships, a fatal 4-way tag team match. We have the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, the Guns, Austin and Gunn, and Colton Gunn representing Bullet Club Gold, aka the Bang Bang Gang. We have the Lucha Brothers, Rey Fenix, who is also the AEW International Champion right now, teaming with his brother, Penta El Zero Miedo. We have the final team in this match, Hook and Orange Cassidy right here. So who should probably win? Who I'd like to win should be the Guns. The Guns should most definitely win. But for some reason, I just see them having Hook and Orange Cassidy win this match because they're the most put together team of any of these teams right here. And I just see AEW maybe pulling that. And you would get a nice pop if Orange Cassidy won. So I can see them winning. I definitely think that the Guns should win this match right here. Young Bucks should not be winning this match. But I'm picking the Guns, even though I'm probably going to be wrong. That is what that is. And the match I think was going to main event this show. Oh, the dude's name is Dutch in the Righteous. Sorry, Dutch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you other dude. I apologize. Not other dude. Your name is Dutch. You have a name. So the match I think is potentially going to be the main event here. We got Bryan Danielson taking on Zack Sabre Jr. right here, and I think Zack Sabre Jr. is going to get the victory. This hasn't been stated as a title match, which kind of worries me. But I think Zack Sabre Jr. is due for a big victory, and him being a champion, that would make him look ultimately bad if he lost to Daniel Bryan. Not to Bryan Danielson, because losing to him that's not nothing to be embarrassed about. But he's a champion; he should be winning. And I got Zack Sabre Jr. getting the dub over Bryan Danielson, rounding out Wrestledream right here. So, will you be watching Wrestledream this weekend on Sunday? Let me know down in the comment section below. I will definitely be watching it live, so I might even live tweet during it. We'll see. Sometimes I feel like live tweeting, sometimes I don't. It just is what it is. So, yeah, man. This is my Wrestledream preview predictions, stuff like that. So, I will holler at y'all later. We'll have a review of the show, of course. So, this is where the almighty SOS Wrestle Talk. Please be sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell a friend and tell a friend. The price of subscription is $3.99. Pro Wrestling Fly Guide. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.